Doctor Who needs her TARDIS to travel back in time, but all you need to do to experience the treasures of a past empire is to don a headset.
Well, the world's first Anglo Sikh virtual museum has just been launched in Leicester. The online project will allow people to see rare relics and artefacts on screen using the latest technology. Well, Quentin Rayner has been to take a look.
In amongst the old works at Leicester's Newark Museum is an original and a world first. The venue was chosen to launch the online Anglo Sikh virtual museum, linking Sikh and British history all in one place, up close. So Gurinder, how does this virtual museum work?
Okay, so as of today, people will be able to log onto the website and they'll be able to look at these objects and they'll be able to use their mouse, and then they can actually zoom in and zoom out and actually look at the level of detail of these objects that we've 3D digitised.
And if I've got a virtual reality headset and I put it on, I can also enjoy something. What am I looking at now then?
Okay, once again, you've got the same objects, but this time you can actually see a Sikh flag, for instance. You can see a Sikh cannon, and also you can see the jewellery which is related to the suffragette, Safar Dalip Singh.
Wow. The Punjab was the last kingdom to fall to the British in 1849. After the defeat, King Dalip Singh was exiled to England. Most of the artefacts which have been digitised into the online museum come from his collection, which is spread around the UK.
Our role is sometimes kind of marginalised, so by actually going back in time and going back in history, we can actually show that there was a deeper relationship, and through these objects we can try and show that, it still continues to this very day.
Queen Victoria ended up being godmother to the king's children, including the suffragette Princess Safar Dalip Singh. She inherited many of her father's belongings.
I think these items are very rare. They go back to, some of these go back to the Sikh Empire. They go back to the area from the time of the Anglo Sikh Wars, and we are going to be looking at digitising areas from the British Raj as well. So what an online museum does is, or a 3D online museum does, it actually lets you see objects from all different facets. So from the front, from the side, and it kind of gives you that kind of spectacular or wow factor which you wouldn't normally get with a traditional museum.
And it's the younger generation the online museum has in its sights.
We think this use of technology really attracts the younger generation, engages with them in a medium that they're very much used to, very much intuitively engaged with. And having taken the museum into schools, the response from young people and from teachers has just been phenomenal. And we're really excited about moving this project forward and engaging more young people.
By the middle of next year, the online museum will be fully interactive in 3D. Quentin Rayner, BBC East Midlands Today, Leicester.
Wonderful.